Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my non-spoiler review for episode 4 of Hawkeye. The episode starts off right as we left it at the end of episode 3. The Ronin sword is right at the face of Hawkeye, and the episode starts off literally there. And this episode really did feel like the big story part of the episode, because a lot of things happened. Obviously, the last 3 episodes are explaining the Ronin story, the tracksuits. That is the worst name for any gang ever. But this one did feel like a major chunk of the story. In fact, I'm even going to say, I actually paused it as well. I could feel like the mood change. I paused it literally on the halfway point, and I would say the first 50% of this episode, there's not much happening. There's a lot of talking, a lot of sitting down, a lot of drinking tea, put up Christmas trees, and yeah, not much happens. However, a lot of story stuff happens in that 50%, and of course we need to get more time with Kate and Clint bonding together. In that first half, there is a lot of good story points that finally come out, and it's really good to see. However, I would say there are parts in that 50% of the entire episode where I didn't really need to see it, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a slow part of the show, and I just relaxed and watched it, and the second half, it definitely picked up. The other 50% of this episode is very much like, you know, your spy, mission, a lot of things happen, and there is also, I'm not going to say who, a very, very big character makes an appearance in this episode. I was not expecting it. Caught me off guard big time. I don't know if this character is going to stay around to the end. Hopefully they do. But yeah, really awesome to see. Caught me off guard. I was enjoying it, man. That last 50%, really, really sick. Good action scenes. Not as good as like last week's episode. In fact, if I'm being totally honest, I would think this episode, if I had to grade it, it's probably around like a 7. It was way better than average, but it did not come close to especially last week's episode. I personally feel that now, I think there's only 2 episodes left. If anyone does know, let me know down below. I genuinely don't know. I think it's 2 more. I can't personally see these last 2 episodes being like very story-based. Like this episode was a big chunk of story, man. Lots of talking, lots of chill time. I do like it because I'm invested in these characters. I can maybe see some people thinking like the first half is a little bit boring, but for me, again, I'm on board for the MCU, man. But I cannot see these last 2 episodes like being like this one. I think they're going to be way more action-packed, and if we've only got 2 left, a lot of things need to happen still. There's still a lot of rumours that other characters are going to make appearances. I'm not going to say who they are, but if they do, it would be insane. In fact, like the character that shows up in this episode, again, caught me off guard. I definitely really appreciate it, and I think this character needs some more love. So yeah, big up this person. It's so annoying that I can't say who it is, but if you've seen the episode, then you know, man. In fact, if you enjoyed this character showing up in this episode of Hawkeye, let me know down below, man. Just go spoiler crazy. That's your kind of like spoiler warning. Stay away from the comments, man. And yeah, let me know down below. That'd be cool. Again, if I had to grade the episode as a whole, it's probably about 7 out of 10. I do think last week's episode, episode 3, is still the best one of the show. But I'm excited for the future of Hawkeye, and I'm very, very much invested in the story, in the characters. Hopefully, they stick the landing, and this could be an absolute banger of a show. Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy Hawkeye episode 4? Let me know again down below. Thank you so much for spending your time here, and I will see you all next week.